The doctor said you have to walk and stretch your feet. But you've been you're vlogging and sitting down na. And also now already 2 weeks since you left Philippines, you're still sitting down and vlogging. Sige na, okay na yan, auntie. You tell your lie, you make your story, but you walk around while telling a lie, so your feet is stretched. You are hitting 3 birds in one go. Number 1, you are destroying me. Number 2, you are earning your money from your YouTube channel, Tulye Mele, meaning cooking and let's eat. But you are cooking me, auntie. Cooking and let's eat. And you are, at the same time, you are doing exercise. Mayumi ko. Alas 7 ng umaga. Apakabango, apakaganda. Happy Sabado. Mayumi? No. Mayumi, stop. Mayumi, stop. Stop.
No.
Mga anak ko guys, kakagising lang nila. Sabado naman, kaya ayaan ko na manood sila ng TV. Nanonood sila nitong Turning Red. So cute. Oh. Oh! You cannot get excited, right? Right, Bobby? Eya. Maing buntag guys. Alas 7 ng umaga. Good morning sa aking mga, ayan, mga pahinga, ang aking pahinga. So, nag-prepare na ako ng breakfast nila. Ayan, for today's breakfast, tuna, itlog, mayroong tinapay dito na side, vitamin C shot para sa mga kapatid ko, at nagluto ako ng spaghetti pababa kaninang alas 4 ng umaga. Bani?
If
okay. Okay pa sa alright. Sarado naman natin yung gate. Di ba? Ang sarap pala ng feeling na magsara ng gate. Kinikilig na talaga ako sa tamang bagay. Paano mo nalaman na nasa tamang tao ka? Hindi mo malalaman. Good luck sa'yo. Baka malaman mo in the future. Pero ngayon, i-enjoy mo yan. Tama yan. Huwag tayong maging negative sa mga taong kasama natin. Nandito na naman ako sa labas ng bahay. Time check alas 7 ng umaga. Salamat Lord at sumikat po yung araw. Dahil ilang araw din kaming inuulan dito. Itong aking buhangin. Alam nyo nung kwento niyan. Dito tayo. Hi palm tree. I love you. Dito tayo sa labas. Ayan. Alam niyo, sabi ni Maring Sara sa akin, Princess, ang ganda naman ng kotse mo. Sabi sa akin ni Maring Sara. Sabi ko, kung pwede ko lang isuli eh. Napagod. Napagod, no? Hindi kaya madali na magkaroon ng mga ganong klaseng responsibilidad. Mabigat. Kung ako lang mag-isa, tricycle, okay na ako. Mag-jeep, okay na ako eh. Kaso yung pusong mga nanay natin, gusto natin ibigay lagi kung ano yung kaya hanggat sa kaya natin ibigay sa mga anak natin. Good morning! Overnight ka? So, eto guys, tingnan nyo to. Hindi ko alam kasi umorder ako nito kay Madam Ten Gibbs. Ang kailangan ko lang pala nito, parang 5 sako lang. Ngayon sabi ni Madam Ten Gibbs, may minimum daw. Hindi ko naman alam na ganito pala kadami yung minimum. Isa palang bundok. So, binibenta ko to sa mga kapitbahay ko dito na nagpapagawa ng bahay. Pero ayaw naman nilang bilhin. Ang mura na nga. Hindi ko alam bakit. So, sabi ko kay mama, parang awa mo na magpatayo ka na ng another na bahay at gamitin mo to. So, hanggang ngayon, nandyan pa din. Sabi ko kay Parts, kailangan na natin gawa ng paraan to kasi magpapasko na. Instead na asin at bigas yung itambak natin, meron tayong tambak ditong buhangin. Akala pa lang magpapagawa ako ng pool no? O may nakita ako nag-comment na, Madam, solar na lang yung ilagay mo, hindi ka pa mai-stress. Solar daw yung ilagay ko na ilaw sa labas ng bahay. Alam niyo kung bakit hindi ko ginawang solar? Kasi yung solar, hindi siya consistent yung ilaw niya. Nakadepende kung gaanong energy yung ibibigay ng araw. At minsan yung dalawa gagana, yung tatlo hindi. Doon ako naiinis. Lalo na yung mga solar light na mumurahin ba. Pero ito sigurado talaga to, maliwanag ang buhay natin. Maliwanag ang kinabukasan. Dahil talagang nilagyan ng linya ng kuryente. O, diba? Ganito pala talaga ang itsura. Napaka-amazing naman. Ayan. So maraming nagsabi, nag-appreciate ng bahay ko, ng gate natin. Maraming salamat. Of course, at maraming salamat din sa nagbigay ng regalo para sa mga anak ko. Natawa ako guys kasi recently, di ba naghanap ako ng bricks. May nag-comment doon si Tita J. Sabi, magagalit na naman kayo, huwag kayong mag-alala, ako ang magbabayad ng bricks na yun. Ako magbabayad ng tiles na yun. Comment section. Ay naku, kaya naman pala pinuntakte na naman ako ng mga bashers. Guys, at alam nyo, napansin ko, etong mga galit na galit sa akin, sila pa yung talagang walang kaambag-ambag kahit ngayon ko. Walang kaambag-ambag kay kay AC, kay auntie. Wala naman silang inambag kay auntie, ba't galit na galit? Hindi ko alam saan nanggagaling yung galit at gigil nyo sa akin na talaga. Hindi ko nagigets kasi ako araw-araw nagtatrabaho, lagi ko kayong ina-update, hindi ako late mag-upload. Nakikita nyo yung klase ng buhay na pinili ko para masustentuhan ko at maabot ko yung mga responsibilidad ko para naman hindi tayo habulin ng bangko, hindi nila hilahin paalis sa akin itong aking mga nasimulan, 'di ba? At merong isa na nakaupo lang, sira ng sira, sinungaling ng sinungaling, gawa ng kwento dito. Tapos sa akin galit, hindi ko alam bakit kayo sa akin. Ako ba yung nakaupo? Ako ba yung tayo po na nakaupo? Hindi guys. Ako talaga, ewan ko na lang talaga, no? Ewan ko na lang talaga sa inyo. But anyway, minsan kasi malalaman mo pag ang sinungaling ay nagsisinungaling kasi at some point they will mess up. For me, let me just watch. Titingin na, umabot na nga sa point, tumatawa na lang ako guys, natatawa na ako. Okay, hayaan nyo na. Kasi iniisip ko na lang, At saka sinabi ko na mahirap sila. Hindi ko sinabing mahirap kayo. Hindi ko alam kung gaano kayo kayaman kasi alam ko mayaman kayo sa lupain. Ang sinasabi ko, mahirap ang buhay sa Africa in general. At alam naman natin lahat yan guys. Huwag naman tayo maging ipokrita dito. Kung mahirap ang buhay sa Pilipinas, mas mahirap po talaga sa Africa. At hindi naman dahil sa wala silang pera, kundi talagang yung resources at yung kanilang oportunidad, hindi naman kasing dami. Okay, nang katulad sa atin sa Pilipinas. Kaya ganun. So, like I said, hindi ko alam saan nanggagaling. At by the way, Auntie Christina, the doctor said you have to exercise. The doctor said you have to walk and stretch your feet. But you've been, you're vlogging and sitting down na for 1 month here in the Philippines before you left. And also, now, already 2 weeks since you left Philippines, you're still sitting down and vlogging. It's like you're vlogging 24 hours a day. Auntie, remember? Yeah. Doctor said you walk, yeah? Doctor said you stretch your feet. Yeah. Sige na, Auntie. Okay lang, sige na. Okay na yan, Auntie. You tell your lie, you make your story, but you walk around while telling a lie, so your feet is stretched. It's not going to be worse. Because there has no Shopee. There has no, ano tawag mo dun sa tsinelas na para sa paa, therapeutic sleeper ba yun? Kalimutan ko. Wala silang ganun dun. So mag-ano ka, auntie? You walk. You are walking. At the same time, you are hitting 3 birds in one go. Number 1, you are destroying me. Number 2, you are earning your money from your YouTube channel, Tulye Mele, meaning cooking and let's eat. But you are cooking me, auntie. Cooking and let's eat. And you are at the same time you are doing exercise. So you are doing 3 things at the same time, very productive. But you know, auntie, you know your feet. If you don't walk, you know it's going to pain forever. The doctor said that, and even if you read about it, even if you research about it, it's not advisable for you to sit down, auntie. You put when you are sitting down while lying and saying your stories there, auntie, you put pag nito, tinapa. Tinapa, delata, ayan, or bote ng ketchup, auntie, you put under your feet and then you roll like this, you roll, and then you can tell your lies. So much, yeah, I walk from the hospital to home, yeah, and I did not receive any money, yeah. Auntie, your stories are becoming funny now. Even me, I get so excited. What's the next one you're going to say about me? And private conversations that there's nothing. You can tell people about me, auntie. It's okay. You can tell them anything, no problem. Because for me, I have been telling the story of my life for how long now, auntie? 3 years. I send you message, you just see the message, you ignore the message. Why, auntie? Because your plans have been going on since the day I told you that you have to go back home. Now, I feel sorry, auntie. You know why? Sincerely, people sent me message that, oh, princess, you said that auntie is already going home soon. Let me start saving and I can give her some money for capital for her business. And auntie, you know that in the kitchen I told you, auntie, you start a business in the village. Put on a shop, then you vlog in that shop. You vlog, you show how it is to have a small business in Uganda. I will give you idea, auntie. For me, I don't like keeping things on myself. Ideas are everywhere, you know. Ideas are anywhere. You can share it. You don't have to be greedy about it. I taught you and trained you YouTube. I taught you and trained you how to monetize your YouTube. I opened your bank account, helped you open your bank account. I arranged everything so you get your money every month so you don't have to work again. Now I'm going to tell you, auntie, a strategy, a secret, okay? So when your lies are finished, because you can lie. If you plan to lie about me and my family for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, it's okay, auntie. You start on day 1, day 2 like that, like you know what to do because you look very expert. But when you are done, Auntie Christine, when you are done, this is what you do. So you can make sure that your money always there, you know, it's rolling. I'll teach you business. You open a small shop in your village, auntie. You get a shop there. I think the rent there is around, in the village, it should be around 100,000 Ugandan shillings. From 50,000 Ugandan shillings or 500 pesos to around 100,000 Ugandan shillings or 1,000 pesos. Monthly rent sa maliit na shop. A small store, auntie, diba? Because in the city, it is 2 or 3 times the rent. But in the village, it's very cheap. So, when you get that shop, auntie, you go to the wholesale shop and then you buy things. Auntie, the things that are used every day. I'll teach you, auntie. Listen properly, okay, auntie? You buy things like rice, sugar, salt. 3 things. Rice, sugar, salt, posho or maize flour, auntie, millet flour, cassava flour, auntie, you sell that one as well. Beans, auntie, beans is very good. Banana, everyday people want banana in Uganda, you sell that one. What else, auntie, can you sell? Oil, auntie, very, very, very important. And then, spaghetti, the pasta, it's very sellable, right, auntie, in Uganda? You buy like that. I think the capital, I think you have enough capital now, auntie, for that small business, the way you have lied about me for 2 weeks. Then once you buy that capital, you... No, guys, it's okay. Let me teach. I tried to teach auntie business even when we were in Uganda. I taught her how to sell eggs. But sometimes people just wants to, they just want to be there and, lullaby, enjoy life. So I tried a lot of times to teach auntie how to, multiply her income. But some people just want easy things. But anyway, let's go back. You buy those things, auntie. You put a capital there, so you need 50,000 Ugandan shillings for the rent monthly. Then you have to put a capital. I think, auntie, you can start with 1 million Ugandan shillings. I think you already have that now with all the lies. I can see. Ugandan shillings, around 10,000 pesos. You start a small store, auntie. Then you show us. Even me, I'm going to watch what's going on. Okay? Auntie, do this. It's very nice. Because I can see that you just want to sit. A store is good for you. You will sit. You will sit every day. You get your capital and then you start selling. And then you show people how you do business, small business in Uganda. How you survive every day in Uganda, in the village. How you multiply money in Uganda. What is the money in Uganda? What can you buy with 1 million Ugandan shillings? Oh, milyonaryo. But what can you buy in Uganda with that money? What are the things that you are selling in the shop? How does customers, buy things? Yan ang mga Yay, guys! Naputol yung ating vlog kanina kasi dumating ang mga kapatid ko, sinundo ako sa bahay at ngayon andito na tayo sa kanilang eroplano na 8-seater. Ayun. So, yun na nga, sana ba tayo nagchika-chika kanina at naputol yung chika na. Ayun. So, yun na nga, guys, ginasabi ko sa kanya, ayan, kinikwento ko sa inyo na maraming ways para mas maging productive at the same time marolling yung pera kasi kahit nga ito sinasabi ko sa inyo lagi, sinishare ko as small business owner naman talaga tayo at ang exposure ko sa mga kapatid ko talaga, sila ay magaling mag-multiply ng kanilang mga pera. Alam nyo guys, hindi naman kami hindi kami naturuan ng financial literacy growing up. Kahit hanggang ngayon, hindi mo naman nakikita ang financial literacy sa mga lessons sa eskwelahan. Pero dahil nga sa hirap ng buhay, exposure namin sa mga challenges, sa hirap namin magkakapatid, nakita namin yung nanay namin na nagbebenta habang kami lumalaki kasi si mama, tindera din talaga guys. Tindera sa kantin ng paaralan, sa labas ng paaralan, kahit anong klaseng racket pinasok ni mama. So talagang sa kanya namin nakuha yung aming kaalaman sa financial literacy. So, golden rule is, pag merong money out, dapat merong money in. Other than that, kapag meron kang pera at labas ka lang ng labas, hindi ka marunong magpaikot yan, talagang mawawala talaga yung pera na yan. So, auntie, that's my advice for you and I hope you take this advice. My intention is for you to be able to use whatever you have gathered from all the lies that you've said. I see that people are there. Some of them, they believe, but not everyone, But if you are going to take that opportunity and if you want, because right now I don't see you having any source of income other than telling lies about me. That's your source of income right now. And you're using your YouTube platform as well. So, we don't know when are you going to stop, but if you're going to stop and you find yourself stuck somewhere, try to start a small business in your village. I have been to your village. I have seen there's a lot of shop there you can rent because people, some of them, they wanted to do business but they don't have the capital. But for you, I've seen that you already got the capital for 2 weeks of lying about me. I know that capital is more than enough, Auntie Christy. I am excited. We are excited to see whatever you're going to do with the money. If it's going to be a small business, that is going to be very exciting. We can learn a lot from those content if you're going to do that. We will learn how it is to have a sari-sari store in Uganda, managed by Tulye Mele. And while you are selling, you can also cook on the side like chapati.
Bakit mo siya ginaturuan, sis?
It's okay lang.
It's not nice.
Wala na akong magawa eh.
That is our
Siyempre.
That is our secret recipe.
But I'm trying to teach Auntie that sari-sari store is good. I will ask Madam Ten Gives because Madam Ten Gives history, guys. By the way, how old are you when you started sari-sari store?
I started selling at 7 years old. I sell the cream sticks, the one you like this. Yeah. You know cream sticks, guys, right? Mga 90s, alam niyo yan yung cream sticks, yung ginaganyan. Slowly until in the last. Yeah, I sell that and. You have a cart.
No. I bring 1 pack, cause my mama said bring some candy so that the profit will be a baon. And then I sell that cream sticks that is 12 pieces in a pack. Mama said when I finish that 12 pieces, I can get the 2 pesos for my baon because the capital of that candy is 10 pesos. That's why when I sell 1 pack, I'm very happy, guys, because I get the 2 pesos. And then I go back to our store and get another pack. And then that started the Madam Ten Gives business.
So you recommend this to Auntie?
Yes.
Business.
Auntie?
You teach her how to
Yeah,
start a
Auntie,
small store.
my advice to you, start a small business.
Yeah. If she wants to become madam.
If you want to become a Madam Ten Gives, you sit down and watch your sari-sari store while vlogging. Yeah? You are hitting 2 stones in 1 bird. Mali. Ano yan?
You're hitting 2 birds with 1
Mali. You're hitting 2 birds in 1 stone. Yeah? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. When you vlog something, you destroy someone, you money, yeah? And then there will buy, give me 1 poso, and you have a profit, yeah? Poso. Give me 1 egg, and you have profit 2 pesos there, yeah? Then, there's many profit. Yeah? Then you, while sitting down, you repack a sugar, yeah? Sugar, what else is repacked in your place? Salt, oil,
Cassava flour.
yeah, cassava flour, beans. Yeah, your beans that is 24 hours should be cooked.
Saging.
Yeah. Matoke. Matoke is a good business, right? Because Ugandan people love matoke. Do you really love matoke? Eggs. The eggs is a big profit to your community. You have a lot of neighbors, Auntie. You can do the eggs. Example, the 1 tray of egg there I see in the vlog, it's 9,000 shillings per tray. You can sell it all in 15,000 shillings per tray. So you have a 6,000 shillings profit. Is that okay, yeah? Yeah. Dalagang Pilipina, yeah. Sobrang nahihirapan si Madam Ten Gives na mag-English.
Yes.
Sa aming magkakapatid, siya yung pinakamatalino pagdating sa pera. Pero siya yung pinaka-loading pagdating sa English. May baon naman siyang English. Sabi niya, yes.
Pero naiintindihan niyo naman, di ba, guys?
Yes.
Huwag kayong maging passion.
So may baon siyang English, pero minsan nauubusan siya. Kaya nga minsan kumakati yung ulo niya pag yung mga anak niya ang kausap niya. Kasi alam mo naman, Englishan na yung mga bata ngayon, Gen Z, 'di ba? But anyway, you guys, that's my advice. And I'm sure if I'm going to ask my big sister, ayan, si Atchi, she's going to also teach anyone, business. Hindi kami madamot pagdating sa negosyo. Kapag yung isang tao nakikita namin na may gusto lang talaga laging tanggap ng tanggap, talagang pinaprangka namin, ganito ang gawin mo para hindi ka, para meron kayong source of income other than yan lang. So kahit yung mga kapatid namin, si Madam Bibi na nakikita ninyo na pumasok sa negosyo ng ukay-ukay, natuto din yan siya kay Madam Ten Gives. Yung kapatid namin na real estate agent na lalaki na nasa Cebu, pumasok din yan sa negosyo, natuto din yan kay Madam Ten Gibbs. At she, iba yung story niya pagdating sa negosyo. I'm sure someday she's going to share her story kung how she became a businesswoman. But guys, originally hindi po talaga yan hindi po talaga business related ba ang kurso ng ate ko? Parang hindi. Pero i-share nila sa inyo soon kung paano kami na-divert dahan-dahan sa pagnenegosyo. At don't get us wrong when we say negosyo, guys. We are not company owner na katulad ni Henry C. na SM, mga malalaking mall. Hindi ganoon. Pero proud kami kasi amin yan, maliit na negosyo namin. Oo, di ba? Okay na yan, guys. Goods na yan. Ang importante, marunong kang magdoble ng kung anong meron ka. Hindi ka laging nakaasa.
Okay, flash on dalate.
Kaya nga, yung mga nakakasama namin guys, sinuturuan namin yan sila ng negosyo. How to multiply your money. Kahit yung mga anak ko, ini-expose ko sila dahan-dahan. Kasi hindi talaga siya tinuturo sa eskwelahan. And that makes me so sad. Kasi minsan, trigonometry, calculus, biology, chemistry, yung plant cells, animal cells, sumakit talaga ang ulo, ang utak ko niyan guys. Way back university, pero nagamit ko ba? Hindi ko nagamit. Siguro kung maging scientist ako, magamit ko. So, hindi ko nakikita, no? Not unless, pwede ba yung ituro na lang nila is yun lang talagang kakailanganin. Huwag na tayong pumunta dun sa mga bagay-bagay na nagpapasakit ng mga brain cells natin, tapos hindi naman pala magagamit. Kasi kaya nga sabi ko, importante talaga na foundation is etong elementary. Very important kasi sa elementary tinuturo halos lahat ng mga gagamitin natin sa buhay. Addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. Okay, goods. Makakapamili ka na nun. Tuturuan ka magandang asal, JMRC, tuturuan ka sibika at kultura. Hindi ko naman sibika at kultura pa ba ngayon? Tuturuan ka ng science, parts of the plants. Okay na yan. Tuturuan ka nila ng English to communicate. Kaya ako, mahalaga sa akin yung foundation ng elementary. Akala ko dati, university, yung pinakamahalaga. Pero hindi. Pinakamahalaga para sa akin yung elementary level. Kaya, mapa-private man yan, international man yan, public school man yan. Ang importante, magaling yung guro at maganda yung eskwelahan. Ayan. Okay, goods na yun. So anyway guys, that's what I wanted to share with you. Sana ay meron kayong napulot sa ating chika-chika bells ngayong umaga. Ayan. At maraming salamat sa mga nanood sa mga recent upload ng mga kapatid ko, ni Atchi at ni Madam Ten Gibbs. Tuwang-tuwa po sila sa inyo guys. Sa sobrang tuwa ninyo sa aming magkakapatid, yung mga comment po ninyo ay nagkakawala. Nagkahalo-halo na po yung mga comment. Yung comment nyo para sa akin ay na-type ninyo kay Madam Ten Gibbs. Yung comment ninyo para kay Atchi napunta na sa akin. Nagkapalit-palit na guys. So, wala tayong presence of mind. No, mag-presence of mind muna ang all. So, maraming salamat you guys. Let me know what you think about ito sa episode na to. Babasahin ko. Grabe lately yung mga comments natin guys. 400, 500 comments. Tuwang-tuwa akong binabasa yan. Isa-isa talaga sinasabi ko sa inyo. At pag nakita ninyo na meron akong like or heart sa comment ninyo, ibig sabihin nabasa ko po talaga yan. Ayun. Maraming salamat everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Much love, Princess